Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to some Slay the Spire 2. Everyone is at Ascension 4 minus the Silent. We're gonna random... Yes. It's the Ironclad. I kind of wish that, I appreciate the random option. I do kind of wish that there's a way of saying, randomize someone who's at Ascension 4, so that we can get everyone to Ascension 5, and then start building up the numbers from there. Neighborlot, welcome. How you doing today? Gain 150 gold, Niao's Fury, or upgraded cards. That third option seems to always be the one that has like a positive and a negative, but the positives seem to outweigh the negatives every time. It's why I like that option. There is a 4 elite path, which is a little scary, but I am willing to go up there and see what we can do. Hopefully we can add some good cards. I wish we didn't get slimes, but that's okay. Take 8 or take 1? I'll take 1. Still not on the beta patch, by the way. I will just, I think, wait. I'll probably just wait for it to be out proper. I do hear that there's some like minor adjustments to even things like the level generation. It'll be fun to play all that when it comes out, but I'm in no rush. You know, we got tons of time. Early shout-out, says Neighborlot. Doing well so far. Well, you said hi. If you say hi, you get a shout-out. That's the deal. Evil Eye. Gain 11 block, another 11 if you've exhausted a card. We can exhaust cards. I'm totally willing to take an Evil Eye. First of all, it's okay block, but we can get 22 block if we simply exhaust a card. It seems pretty okay. Armaments is also a really good option, especially upgraded. It'll really help for the first floor, but after that, it's gonna start falling off. And because we're gonna add 3 upgraded cards, I don't know if we really want to add a armaments when everything's gonna be upgraded anyways. It's like being able to block and attack on that turn is awesome. I'll just block some more. Thank you, Evil Eye. I can do 11 damage, so we will stall yet again. And now we have you. Flex Potion, Burning Pact. There you go. So there is an exhaust synergy right there. We get armaments again and set up strike, 9 damage, 3 strength. It's pretty good, but I don't have a payoff for that yet. I don't have a multi-hitting attack. All it's gonna do is make the strikes do 9 damage, so I don't really care. But I think Burning Pact is fine. It's an exhaust synergy card. What I need is I need to add some damage to the deck quickly, because we are running out of time to get damage before we have to deal with enemies. Tough enemies. We're gonna get one more card. We really do need it to be an attack. I don't care what it is, it just needs to be an attack. Ideally, it would be an attack that had like some sort of exhaust synergy on it. And if we could get that, I would be very happy. Well, it's an attack that exhausts. It's also, we get Battle Trance and Shrug It Off. We have all of the block, man. What is this? What is this run? I mean, I love Battle Trance, but Shrug It Off is a really good block for one. I take Battle Trance, and I guess we could fight an elite, but I mean, we can exhaust the cards he adds to the deck, so I'm actually not a big, I'm not I'm not complaining about this fight. There's my bash. This one can get out of hand, but we've got good blocks for it, I guess. I think this is gonna go very poorly. You have a need for speed. I have a need for actually drawing, and rather drafting, blocks. I did 6 damage on this turn, and we gained 2 infections. This is far too slow. Yeah, okay. We're gonna use Flex Potion as soon as we have a good opportunity for it. We have no AoE either. I mean, this could just immediately be us dying. Really, I can't even kill him. You know, just kill me. I guess I should have taken Setup Strike. I don't like Setup Strike. I don't want to take Setup Strike, damn it. You can't make me. Instead, I guess I'll just die then. All right, we're gonna smack the one on the front. We're gonna take 6. Fight's gonna hurt. I think we're just gonna die because we have far too many infections in our hand, in our draw pile. Once you hit a certain point, they just kill you. So I think we're at that point already. But we're gonna try, and I've got a potion still. What a draw. We're gonna take 15 plus 16. We're gonna take 31 damage on this turn. We're gonna live with 2 HP. Oh good, more infections, huh? Tell you what. Here, I'm not gonna let you kill me. I'll die to the infection. All right, we need attacks in the deck. I'd like to say though, not very many good attacks showed up. I should have taken something. Lesson learned. All right, fine. You got me, game. I'll take a random rare card. 1-2 punch is okay. Phantom, I like. There's a late shop on the left path with a lot of opportunities to add cards. They're not gonna be upgraded, but maybe we can get an attack in the deck and not just draw and then going up against the boss where you don't want to draw. It's like, okay, fine. Just gonna block. This guy doesn't put anything in your deck. You can slow play him. Put it in your deck. Why don't they just call it double tap? Because that's what it is. It's just double tap. Okay, a second wind is actually a really good card for that boss. We're not gonna fight him, we're in the undergrowth now. Are we in the, no, we're not on the docks. But if we could have exhausted all of the garbage, then we would have had something wondrous. Mother of Zerg, welcome. Hope you're having a good evening. Add a copy of the 3rd attack into your hand. Okay, I know I shouldn't just get all of the blocks. What if we get a body slam? We'll need draw, but body slam's at least an attack, even though it's only gonna be playable after we play all of our blocks, I think. Add a copy of the 3rd attack you play each turn into your hand. It's not free with juggling. You still have to pay for it, so I don't know what the payoff for this is. I think I am just gonna take a blood wall. Not because it's block, I just don't like the other options. If the game gave me options I liked, I would take them. Skip? I'm not gonna skip a card though. I feel like you need to take cards early even if they are just block, I think, but I need to just find a good attack that is, like, acceptable. Good time for that. And then just add it. You're still attacking, huh? Why? Normally you don't do that. I didn't mean to play that. All right, you're gonna die. Please, a good attack. They're gonna make Cinder better as well. They're gonna buff this because exhausting a random card is stupid. You know? Perfected Strike. It's worth adding. We're gonna add it to the deck. There's a 3 elite path with a lot of upgrades on the left. I'm gonna go that path. I wanna keep adding cards. Go ahead, debuff me. You've got 4 vulnerability, dude. Oh, but I'm vulnerable too now. I like Bloodwall as a block. It's got good numbers. Big numbers, which I like. Deals damage twice, gains strength, the enemy gains strength. Deal 6 damage twice, gain 3 strength. We don't need that on a Perfected Strike run. Tremble is also going to be changed. It's going to have Exhaust to help with Exhaust synergies. I think we can add a Fight Me. Enemies tend to scale somewhat. It's a multi-hitting card, synergizes with Strength, would work with Rupture and Bloodwall. Second wind into a 1-2 punch into gaining a lot of strength through a Fight Me. Could work. Let's add it. We gotta add cards. And on a fight with multiple enemies, I suppose what you can do is play it and then kill the enemy and then they lose strength. It's not all enemies gain strength, it's just one enemy. We are gonna be constricted. Which is gonna suck. But hopefully we draw our big blocks. So I can hit you for 10 and then for 14. I think I'm just gonna block. And you know, I am gonna hit you for, I'm just gonna hit you for 6. I don't want you to become stronger. I just want to kill you as soon as we draw Perfected Strike. I thought, or I forgot that we were gonna be taking constricted damage there. You are dead, barely. Fight kind of sucked a little bit. When a card is exhausted, gain block, feel no pain. Man, that would have been really nice going up against this guy earlier, but because we have second wind, we can't exhaust the crap he gives us, which is nice. I could also hit you for 36. Instead, I'm just gonna hit you for 18 and make sure we get feel no pain out so we can exhaust cards. And then, we're gonna weaken you. I wish we drew any of our blocks, but that's okay. We're not gonna exhaust normal blocks. We're gonna exhaust the infections when we draw them. This does seem like a good opportunity to 1-2 punch twice. Because he's dead, so we gain the strength, but no one else gains strength. So I can kill one. I will block whatever I can. I don't think we need to use the Beetlejuice against these tiny enemies. We might live through this. It's looking kind of okay. I just have to kill him and then tank the 11 damage we're taking here. This fight just sucks. Look in your heart, you all know it to be true. We'll make it out, and then we have to fight another. Well, no, we can rest if we want. We can rest if we want to. Pyre Whirlwind Stomp. Finally, you give me any sort of AoE after we fight the AoE elite. But it is still really good, but Pyre is also just absolutely incredible. And we have a perfected strike, and I would like to be able to play it. So we'll take a Pyre. Whirlwind is also really nice for these guys, which I was thinking about. But it's okay. We have more than enough block. I could pop a potion, but we're not taking damage. If we can get out of this without... Okay, I will just use a potion here. If we can get out of this without taking damage and we can heal up to like 30, I might be convinced to not need to rest, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Priestomac, welcome. How are you doing today? How are you doing? What's going on? Priestomac. Kaka, thank you for the subscription. Bludgeon. If we have a Pyre, we can afford a Bludgeon. But a Pommel Strike buffs Perfected Strike. But it's a Bludgeon. We're gonna upgrade Pyre. Nunchucks for energy is nice. I think I'm going to... for 24. Basically doubles our health. But if I upgrade Bludgeon, I mean, who are we going up against? We can go up against the statue or the big bird. You know what? I think I'm just gonna upgrade Bludgeon. It's a little risky, but I think against either of these guys, like, we can output a lot of damage. Like, I could pop the potion and output 63 damage, which is half of his health. Sometimes I do this much damage in, like, turn 3, so to get that out here is pretty nice. It's like the wrong time for Pyre. Shrink him down. Do 9, then like 30. I think I'm just gonna hit you and try to do 18 damage as quickly as possible. Not on this turn. What about on this turn? That'll do it. So that wasn't that bad. Sword Boomerang. I mean, it's looking more like we're not doing strength, that we're just doing big, expensive attacks with Pyre, Bludgeon, and 1-2 Punch to just hit really hard. Which makes me think that we don't need Sword Boomerang or Setup Strike. Like, we don't need the strength. We're just hitting hard. In which case, Thunderclap for the vulnerability might be nice, but I think I'm just going to skip. We'll come here. I think we'll rest now. And Big Bird might be the easier one for us to fight. If I block, I'm not doing any damage. Am I gonna take 16 to apply 4 vulnerability so that as soon as we draw Bludgeon, we can kill you? Well, Bludgeon's not gonna kill you is the thing. We'll do 20 damage, you'll have 84 HP. We can do 63 with a Bludgeon, so we'll need another turn regardless, but I think we need to do it because we just need to start hitting you. Now we have you as soon as we draw Bludgeon. Are you kidding me? Really? Well, I mean, what's funny is that I don't need to attack you. If I can't kill you, I'm just gonna take the damage and kill you with the single bludgeon that we draw. That was just... Bludgeon, where were you? Ah. Good lord, we're gonna have to rest again. Obtain a copy of a card in your deck. Extra energy turn 1. Those are both really good. Hits an additional time for each time. Hits an additional time for each time you lost health this combat. Very interesting. I think I just want to dupe like Pyre or Bludgeon. Pyre means I can actually play the cards we draw because it keeps showing up at a bad time, as does Bludgeon. But if we get extra energy, we can play more easily our hand on turn 1, at least. So I think I'm gonna do that so I can remove a strike, even though it makes Perfected Strike a little worse. I think it's fine. And we'll see if we can't succeed here against Vantum. There you go. This is at least an okay turn, although we didn't... Oh, we had extra energy. We didn't need the vulnerability, but that's still an okay turn. We take 3, we take 2. So I will take 2. Innate Pyre would hit the spot. If there's a way to make it innate, I would like that, but I don't believe there is. I mean, I could play Fight Me multiple times. To punch through 4 Slippery, I'm gonna do that to try to kill him as quickly as possible. Knowing that he's gonna keep scaling, but he's gonna scale anyways. I'm basically rushing him down at this point, assuming that we're not gonna live if we can't kill him in 1 turn. All right, 32 damage. It seems like it's me or you. All right, risky. Lose 1 health, exhaust a card, gain strength, skill, replayable. Transform all attacks into rocks. That's just really good, man. Like, that's just really good. They do so much damage, and then we don't have to worry about only being able to play cards like Bludgeon. We can actually play multiple attacks. Feat is also really nice if we want to try to stall for it to get the healing out of it, but I think I just like Primal Force. We're not a strength build, and if we take Primal Force, we can start diversifying away from strength builds. We can turn Fight Me, Perfected Strike, and Strike into better attacks. Oh, it's Starve! Knowledge Demon, which means he's gonna give us the opportunity for Corruption, I think, if he gives us the Tome, plus 2 other relics. There's Corruption. So the Dusty Tome is different per character. I've seen it for the Ironclad, I've seen it for the Necrobinder. I haven't seen it for anyone else. Whenever you play a skill, exhaust it. Gain energy each turn, you can no longer obtain potions, remove 2 cards. Dude, extra energy seems to fit. And no longer being able to obtain potions, who cares? It's a classic Slay the Spire 1 run, we'll just take Sozu. It's like the best relic anyways. Yeah, that seems pretty good. All right, we'll just, classic Sozu run. There's a shop at the end, shop at the beginning. Not a lot of question marks, which is very unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, we could go to the shop and remove a card and then up here, pivot to some elites instead. Save money for floor 3. I mean, being able to remove us, like, I'd probably just remove Fight Me at this point. The strikes we can turn into Primal Force rocks. But yeah, I think... Or we could just fight no elites, but I'd like to fight some elites. Let's go fight some elites. We'll do a some elite path. It'll be a maybe thing. So we don't need Pyre as much, but I would still like it. And then I'm gonna put up some block. You'll take 2 damage and roll over 3 block from self-forming clay. But now we've got to start actually hitting. So once again, I will take a little bit of damage, roll over a little bit of block. Having this much energy is pretty absurd. What we need now is we just need the ability to draw. So we want anything that gives us draw. We're not a strength build. Oh, that would have been real nice. Any draw? Any draw? Scrawl is draw if we could afford it. Without being able to afford it, I'm just going to purge a card that we don't want. And yes, I actually think that might be worse than a strike. Weird, but I think it's true. You know what? I will hit you with the bludgeon. You stole my second wind, which I do want. I hate taking 15 damage. Can't help but notice that on this run, the problem is that we don't have good blocks. That and you took my block, but we also don't have good blocks. We need better blocks. AoE would be nice too, but I didn't take Whirlwind, I took Pyre instead. I stand by it. When you exhaust a card, draw a card. Or a second Feel No Pain. Or free Pyre. Let's get exhaust draw. Because we have a ton of energy, that way we can draw more. 16s. We're not really taking that much damage. Taking 1. I will take 1. And then we will try and murder people. You know, I don't think we need Pyre. Ooh, next turn though. Next turn's got a lot of good cards to play. But I can turn them all into rocks, so let's block. These runs go one of 2 ways, super early death or absolute domination. That is what it feels like, isn't it? In Slay the Spire 2. You either, you get a really cool, high quality card early and then you go to town, or you're struggling the whole run. Can't believe I'm not going to be able to kill you. But, that's fine. I just want a better block. Taunt might be a better block. I mean, it's better than any other block that we have, and it applies vulnerability, which is real nice. Okay, don't wake up the slumbering beetle. It's really easy to do because I don't have any other attacks. Like, any AoE attacks. You're gonna have 1 HP and you're gonna hit me for 15. Where's my draw? We had great draw that first run, and terrible draw now. We can't seem to find a good balance. I'd rather have a rock. We cannot, for the life of us, find a good balance. And now at this point, what I want is just the most... You're gonna live, you asshole! No, you're not. You died because of Kusagama managed to hit the right target. Well, I need blocks, so I'm gonna have to... Well, this is better block. I don't need to make everything a rock. Okay, we will play Blood Wall. Just basically waiting for Bash to come back around. This guy almost killed me on my silent run. Pommel Strike. Ashen Strike. We do exhaust cards. Ashen Strike can end up doing a lot of damage, but Pommel Strike is draw when we have tons of energy. So I kind of feel like Pommel Strike goes first. Let's get some block if we exhaust. We're just going straight for him. I think we've got him. Oh, there is AoE. There is AoE. It's the first AoE card we've seen. I think we've got to grab it. Add Metamorphosis for free attacks or remove a card. We could rest, like remove a strike and rest. I still want to get the strikes out of my deck. Blood Vial, heal 2 each encounter, it's fine. We're doing a lot of resting on this run. That's how you know that I'm not confident. Man, I wish Double Tap would maintain for the next turn. I mean, I can do a lot of damage, but making rocks is still probably better. If I make everything rocks, I can play a block, kill you. Take 4, which is not that bad. He comes back every turn, which makes him very annoying, but... Take 3. It's okay, one day we'll kill this guy. I think that day is now. It's... Can we do it? He's gonna have 1 HP! Well, here's the thing. We take no damage. There was a 50-50 chance. If this did 6 damage to him, it would have killed him. Battle Trance! Thank you! My God. We need to upgrade because Primal Force, if we're gonna make the cards rocks, make them better rocks. Okay. I appreciate drawing a block. Thank you, Battle Trance. It's like you're a good card or something. Wow. I mean, we have the energy now, but that was not a very good second turn. 26 damage plus 6. 26 damage plus 12. Well, 26 damage plus 6 would do it anyways, but... That'll stun him at the cost of, like, 2 HP from the attack. That's fine. I'm not gonna turn this into a rock. I'll turn this into a rock. I got no problem with that. Taunt, draw, rocks, 1-2 punch, rock. Bloodletting, we just don't need the energy. We have 4, and when we play Pyre, we have 6. For playing Pyre, it's okay, we just don't need it. Oh, I was gonna say, did I not get a power potion? Oh, right, Zozu. All right. I like this turn. It'll work. It'll work. There you go. And now this man, he's almost already dead. Oh, Kusarigama, gotcha. I never remember that. We're taking Whirlwind because we have very high amounts of energy. 64 health. I think we want to upgrade. And this is where it gets a little questionable because I don't know what we're gonna do with the Knowledge Demon. We need our draw to be able to draw cards to play. So what do we upgrade? I don't know what we do. What would you say you do around here? It can make you vulnerable for longer with a taunt, but it only gains 1 block. But I still like that upgrade for the vulnerability. Take 6 damage. We have to have our draw. I think I hit you for 126. We will roll over some block, which is nice. We will take 6 damage here. So we applied vulnerability and we have our energy. Your next 2 attacks. I mean, this will hit you for... If I double this, it'll hit you for 70. I think we actually get better value out of the rocks. We take 2. And you're gonna make it so that I can't play as many cards. I can only play 3 cards, which we can't accept, so we have to take Disintegration again. And at this point, we are just trying to kill you before you kill us. We will kill you. Well, we output a lot of damage very quickly. I don't like the run yet, but we're maybe getting there. I think if we build into Exhaust with Dark Embrace giving us a draw, we might be able to get more cards played every combat. I do like this. The Queen. Because the thing that we need right now is just more draw. That's more draw. Well, we're gonna take it. Your tanks. We get the whistle, we can stun an enemy. Powers are more expensive, but gain energy. Tempting. The first card each combat is played twice. I think I'm gonna take this because if we luck into a good power, we'll play it twice. If we luck into a good attack, we'll play it twice. So we'll try to play our best card twice. There are 3 shops. This shop has a pretty okay path leading up. 1 elite fight and 3 standard combats. A lot of question marks, but we hit 2 shops. Maybe we should hit an elite into the shop. We'll see what happens, but I like the question mark path early, and we don't need a second shop. So we'll do this left path. Leftish. So the first card we play is played twice. Not the first attack, the first card. Do we literally just block for 6? We're taking 21 damage. I think you just block for 6. You know, it's something. Even if it's not great, you just play it twice. Well, that's the definition of what happened on that turn. We just played it twice. And I can put up good block and get Pyre. We're still gonna take, or we're taking none. He does 15, not 25. Kill you. I'll make you a rock. If we don't need to exhaust it, I don't want to exhaust it. Sword, boomerang, pommel strike. I think more draw. If it's an upgraded pommel strike, I'll take it. If it's not, I won't. Okay, so whirlwind will do 50 damage. It's not that much. But a pommel strike will draw 4. And with a pommel strike, maybe we can get some powers out, and that's exactly how that worked out. So I think that worked well. What do we got? If I bash and get 3 rocks, that's not enough damage. A bash bludgeon rock is 8, 60, 30, still not enough. We're not gonna kill you. I'm going to bash you. What's coming up next turn? Nothing. 1, 2. Maybe we'll just turn everything into a rock, because then I can play Dark Embrace, I think. And the rest of my hand. Oh, we're gonna get energy back, so we should bash, Dark Embrace, Primal Force. I still did the math incorrectly, but whatever, it's fine. Dude, I don't want to lose the health. It wouldn't get the kill. I guess in the end, I'm glad I did that, because we got through. Headbutt bringing a card back is interesting, but I just don't want it. Oh, right. Good point. Heal 10, add a regret for 300 gold. You know, that makes the double shop worthwhile. I think Dark Embrace being cheaper. I'll just take the extra gold there. Kind of a weak event in Act 3. Doesn't really offer you too much value. We do have ice cream. Ice cream is what we're gonna take. That's incredible. Gain block equal to damage dealt. Get a random potion. I almost thought about that card. Dark Embrace, True Grit. I like the combo. We're gonna add that. There's another shop coming up. We can at least remove one more card. Probably should have saved some additional cash. So with ice cream, Pyre is a little bit more interesting. But we might not need it. Exhaust any number of cards in your hand. Right, can't take potions. So we're just gonna check to see if there's anything here that we want. When you shuffle, choose a card from it and put it in your hand. Oh, we can't afford removal. My bad. Expect a fight is free energy, but we rarely are gonna need like 10 energy per turn. When you shuffle, choose a card from it and put it into your hand. I like that from just the perspective of being able to pick a card. I'll take that. All right, we'll fight one elite. I don't know if I like it being this guy. Right, the first card was played twice, which I think is okay. You're doing damage. Forgot all about that. It's not even worth playing a strike. It's not worth playing any of this, except Second Wind is amazing at dealing with these burns. Unfortunately, I don't have any of my powers. Oh look, there they are! It's okay though, I can put a card into my hand. What are we gonna put into our hand? I don't know. Let's draw. In our hand, I would like Second Wind, because if we draw defends, I'm just gonna exhaust them. We won't get draw out of them, but I'll be able to exhaust stuff and maybe, you know, survive. It's not as much block as I was hoping for, but only taking 20 is not that bad. We're not gonna get Second Wind this time around. He doesn't hit that hard. 45. It's not too bad. What do we want in our hand? Again, we're shuffling, so probably big blocks. Or battle trance. But because we have the ability to draw after exhausting cards, I think we just want the exhaust. That block is fine. Let's exhaust all of this so we can draw more. You know, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Gain a bunch of block if you've exhausted a card. I mean, you're going to be exhausted, so it's not going to help that much. Really, we only have one thing that exhausts cards, and it is True Grit and Second Wind. But it's a block skill, I'll take it. I'm also gonna rest. I don't think we have anything that warrants an upgrade. I think we'll just fight the boss and hope for the best. Here we go. Not a very good turn one. We did get 2 stratagems, so every time we shuffle we can get 2 cards now. That might have been a bit of a misplay, because I forgot all about the whole mechanic, but that's fine, it's fine. I never did get the chance to upgrade True Grit, so it's just becoming exhaust fuel, I guess. I can block? And then take 30 damage. We are not doing damage fast enough. Like, if I draw, I will get Dark Embrace, but what can I bring back in my hand for 0 that's playable? The answer is nothing. So, I guess I'll just play a strike, not draw, take another 10, but then we finally get Dark Embrace, and we get 2 cards to put into our hand. I need to kill this man, so we're gonna put in 1-2 Punch and Giant Rock. I drew no other attacks? I guess we're not gonna kill him this turn, we'll kill him later. What the hell, game? We're still taking 13 damage because we're weak, vulnerable, and frail. We're gonna die on this fight, aren't we? That's gonna be so sad. No, we're not dead yet. Do we turn everything into a rock? Yes. Now we have 35 damage coming in, but you're also a pain in the butt to deal with. I don't know how we're gonna deal with you. I can gain some block, but it's not enough. I think we need to draw, because we get 2 cards added to our hand. And honestly, what if we just put into our hand Second Wind Battle Trance? We're running out of cards to exhaust, but We can exhaust Primal Force. Game Macho Libre, thank you for the resubscription. Kakaz too. How you doing? Kaka. Hope you're having a good day. Good evening. I mean, second wind will draw, but I don't want to get rid of Battle Trance. But I have so much energy. I mean, what are we doing with our energy? Nothing. Can't play taunt. So goodbye all of my vulnerability. We're running out of skills to play for block. That's the problem. If there was one problem, that would be the problem. We don't have a lot of damage output anymore. Oh, look, all my defense. All right, if we're still taking damage, I'll put up more block, but you're about to gain strength, and I don't think I can kill you within 2 turns. We have an opportunity to attack. We have 1-2 punch. I'm just gonna put rocks in my hand. I mean, this is basically perfect. But you have 152 health. I'm not gonna be able to kill you. We're gonna lose. I've not lost a run at the 3rd boss yet. This will be my first time, I think. I can draw 2 cards. I would really love the card I just played to be added to my hand, but I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna. We put up 50 block. Nope. Can I kill you? Nope. We got real close though. One more turn would have done it. 28 damage. A potion would have done it. Still, that was a fun run, even though I wasn't at all confident the entire run. The deck that we constructed obviously was not good enough. I mean, I didn't really feel like I understood what the deck was doing at all. We had Pyre and Bludgeon. We had like a Feel No Pain and a Strength gain. We had a self-damage card and a Perfected Strike. We had so much happening in the deck, it had no cohesion. That we were able to sustain even that far was a surprise, but we just didn't have any... We didn't have vulnerability. That would have helped. I must have gotten rid of my bash when I shouldn't have. But also, man, the weakness, the frailty, the vulnerability all stacking on the same fight against the queen. Not having a well thought out deck and not having good blocks. We didn't have a lot of blocks. Our big block was Feel No Pain and Second Wind, just exhausting all the crap in our hand and just hoping that we have enough block and enough speed to kill the enemies, but against the queen that didn't happen. Perhaps what we could have done was focus on the queen instead of the minion, but I think the minion... He was about to do 50 damage anyways. Killing him, killing her first. Either way, you're gonna be screwed. That was a fun run though, had a good time, learned some things. We're gonna have these losses occasionally as we learn how to succeed in Spire too. But for now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire 2.